In today's DailyV, we talk about what happened to my focus yesterday afternoon based on where I went, as well as detailing out my dream YouTube customer and a specific strategy I call the sweets versus broccoli approach to content that I think you might like. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, just look at this view. Look at this view. Salt Lake Valley, mountains, incredible. Incredible. Um, I think I'm in Mill Creek. I'm not entirely sure where I am. I'm in a park. Couple things that I wanted to talk about today. Um, I was back at Honeysuckle Coffee Shop this morning. Um, Yesterday, here's something. Yesterday, I went to the library after the morning, and I didn't go to the gym. I mean, I went to the gym eventually and did some walking just because I didn't get any steps in. But yeah, I tried to there are a couple things that I just want need to finish. I want to finish. Um, they're specifically around some topics from Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson about creating your Dream 100 and um, creating my persona for my dream customer, um, and figuring out target keywords and long tail keywords to kind of start to focus on. Um, it's just like I just have a little bit more left. Um, and so I was working on that, and it was interesting because my brain was like totally fried by the evening, and yeah, it's just like it's part of me feels that it's like very unfortunate that I can't focus for like the morning plus afternoon. And I feel like I've structured my days. I've started to like slot them in fairly well so that I can, in the afternoons and evenings, I'll typically be at the gym, walking around, um, or like reading, um, eating food, stuff like that. Stuff that does not require a lot of focus, which I feel like I've started to lock in. And so I haven't done afternoon library sessions very often. And I mean, there's a reason for that because I feel like you just try and push that extra like 20% of the day and you end up spending, I think you could probably relate the 80-20 rule to it. You end up spending like 80% of your time just trying to get that like extra like 20%. Where if you just waited until the next morning, you would be like laser focused and you could get it done in like a quarter of the time. So, anyway, that was interesting. Having another like little instance of wow, like it's difficult to focus both in the morning for the whole morning and the afternoon. And then the other thing that I found was interesting in this morning's session, I was, like I said, I was going through my Dream 100, subscribing to everybody, uh, looking up keywords, kind of detailing out my target dream customer, which is specifically my past self. Either in, I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe it's just a blend of both, but either in my like sophomore, junior year of college phase, where I was like starting to get into starting to consume. I found Gary V, starting to get into that like, oh, here's a hint of like entrepreneurship, business, follow your passion stuff. Or it's me like, when was it? 2020, end of 2020, where I was like post, honeymoon phase of entering my new job and like starting to search for more like fulfillment and purpose and like meaning behind the work that I'm doing and like impact. And so like it's those two phases that I want to like laser in on. But the thing that I felt was the most interesting was this idea. I think I heard it from Hamza in one of his unfiltered videos. How do I describe this? I think there's two categories of like I guess you could say keywords or topics to target. And I think I describe them as, if you imagine feeding like a little toddler or a little baby, they love sweets, you know? And so a trick that parents will do is like they'll have the spoon with like the applesauce or whatever, and they'll like, here comes the plane, and then they'll at the last second like swap it for like a broccoli or something. And so I think this is a really interesting idea that I've started to think a lot more about is what are the, I think it comes down to, well, because it's the same content, but it's like, what are the hooks that would get you to click and watch the video, but then what's like the real message that you need? Hey, look, there's a dog. Hi, doggy. So like the way I described it was, if a video came on um my subscriptions page that was like, the 10 best productivity hacks to optimize your day or something, it's like I probably wouldn't click on that because it's just it doesn't, you know. But if you were to give me a different video title and like starter content, but then like you put that in like 2/3 the way in, like productivity tactics and whatever to help optimize your day, like the things that would actually help you, I would enjoy that more. And so I think this idea is really interesting. What I heard Hamza talk about was the way he implemented this was his younger self was really into like fitness and getting more girls and that kind of like partying phase. And so a lot of his content is and was around like, how to build a better body to get more girls. But then he would slot in like the end of it, oh, like, and also, it'd really help if you worked on your mental health and like practice gratitude journaling. And I think that's so interesting. And I think it's one of the core strategies that he used, and it's a testament to his success. So anyway, I thought that was really interesting. What's the sweets and what's the actual like broccoli that past Peter needs to hear. And so I'm starting to like detail out those things and figure out keywords and things to focus on that people that my videos will actually show up in for searches, and that will be interesting to watch. So anyway, some interesting insights from today. I'm about to I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 5:30. Gonna make some dinner and then maybe ski tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, hope you thought that was useful or helpful or interesting or any of that. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.